Has this franchise become stale? Let's find out. Hello Fanatics, I'm Phillips and this is the Film Fanatic Review bringing you Bumblebee, starring Hailee Steinfeld, John Cena, and Jorge Lendeborg Jr. First we'll tell you what the movie is about, and our initial thoughts. Then we'll move on to our spoiler-free likes and dislikes. We'll finish up with some spoiler-heavy thoughts on this film, and our final word. Bumblebee follows the story of the Transformer Bumblebee, who finds refuge in a junkyard in a small California beach town in 1987, where he meets a young mechanic that is trying to find her place in the world. Overall, this was a surprisingly good film. It takes the dying Transformers franchise and manages to bring just enough spark to keep it going. For what I liked about this film, let's start off with the cast. The performances across the board are great, as the actors are given more to do than just watch CGI Transformers fight. Jorge Lendeborg Jr. plays the awkward neighborhood kid quite well, and John Cena delivers one of his best performances, but this film rides on the charisma and charm of Hailee Steinfeld. She brings a raw emotion to her character and creates one of the most heartfelt relationships between a Transformer and a human that we've seen in any of the films. This is accented by the type of story being told. Rather than be an action-heavy CGI slugfest, it takes itself back and becomes a heartfelt coming-of-age story. The relationship rivals that of the Iron Giant and E.T. and creates not only the most human Transformers film, but the most Transformer-centric film as well. The setting of this film is great and helps to elevate the story thanks to its music, costume, and set design. Everything works together in creating a very John Hughes atmosphere. But this is still a Transformers film, and it has its fair share of great action sequences and fluid CGI, delivering some of the best fight scenes that we've seen in any Transformers film. And these elements can all be attributed to the direction. Travis Knight is the first director outside of Michael Bay to tackle a Transformers film, and he manages to make it more than just a big action movie. Instead, he makes it a very deep story and shows the potential for where this franchise could go. However, the story beyond the main relationship can feel a bit flat at times, including some boring and unmemorable villains. The script does have a couple of moments of inorganic dialogue, but it is expected with the campiness of these films. And the film's third act resorts to the typical CGI slugfest that we expect from a Transformers film, and it really doesn't feel like it fits in with the rest of the tone of this film's story. And that's where I'll end our spoiler-free thoughts on this film. If you want to hear our final word or rating of this film, pause now and click the link in the description, because now it's time for spoilers. No spoilers to talk about for this one, but the best scenes to me were the Cybertron war, when Bumblebee's choosing his music, and the TP prank. So, with the thoughts heard, here's our final word. Bumblebee is a layered, genre-bending Transformers film that manages to be both an action-adventure and a coming-of-age story. While it still has some of the issues seen in the franchise, it takes a step back to the basics and creates a strong character-driven story with memorable characters, an immersive atmosphere, and great CGI that shows how fun a story about the robots in disguise can be. This film isn't your typical action-heavy Transformers film, as it actually has something to say. So I'm gonna give Bumblebee an 8. Thanks everyone for watching our review. Are you planning on seeing Bumblebee? Or if you've already seen it, do you have something to add? What did you think of the story? Let us know in the comments below. I'm Phillips, and this has been the Film Fanatic Review. If you liked this video and you want to see more, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Check out our latest Fanatic 5 video, where we discuss the top Emily Blunt roles. Don't forget to follow us on our social media. And until next time, Fanatics, keep it real.